More often than not, we are the ones blocking our own progress. Whether it be through the boundaries that we have created for ourselves, narrowing thoughts that we live by, or the negative thought vibrations that we live in. Today, I'm going to talk about a simple 3-step process on how to stop getting on your own way. So stay tuned. This was one of the biggest things or hurdles that I had to go through, and I still go through on day-to-day basis, because more often than not we don't even realize that what boundaries or narrow thinking that our mind ends up creating based on its old characteristics. I have been thinking about talking about it for a while. I just didn't know where to start, and funny enough, these thoughts were going in my head for a couple of days, and just today my mom, who teaches in nursery, talked about a very cute and funny story that perfectly fit this scenario. She works with this 2-3-year-old kids in nursery, and one of the boys, let's call him Ryan, was chasing a ball to play with. It was a big plastic lightweight ball that he was chasing. He wanted to play with the ball. While trying to catch it, what used to happen is every time he bent over to catch it or came near the ball, he would end up kicking the ball. And what happened was, each time he thought he would catch the ball, he would end up kicking it himself unknowingly, and then the ball will go away, and then he will run again. And after a while, he started crying because he couldn't get hold of the ball. So soon as he started crying, my mom realized what was happening. So she took the ball and gave it to him in his hand. Soon as he got the ball, he sat down with the ball. My mom was confused because he till now, for last 5-10 minutes, he wanted to play with the ball and he couldn't get a hold of the ball. But soon as he got it, all he did was took it and sat down. So my mom kindly asked him, "So Ryan, what happened? Why are you sitting down now?" And he very cutely, in his cute voice, said, "I am tired after spending time chasing it, and have lost all my energy." And this is such an ironic metaphor for all of us adults as well. We chase after a goal that we want. We keep chasing it and crying about it, all the while unknowingly kicking it away with our own feet or our own thoughts, and kicking ourselves, crying about it, that why is it happening to me? And finally, when we actually get it, we have lost all our energy and joy to play with it. Usually we see 2 ways of solving a problem or getting somewhere. Either we get deeper into it by overthinking it, or rush into it without properly thinking through it. And sometimes if there's a problem, we try to run away from it, inadvertently creating more problems out of it. Sometimes when we go deeper into it, or too much deeper into it by overthinking, we might end up getting more depressed, feel lack of energy, feel incapable, and end up creating affirmation for failure scenarios on reasons why we might fail or might not be able to do it. It's like that pink elephant scenario. When somebody tells you not to think of a pink elephant, you will subconsciously end up thinking about it instead. Running away is also not an answer, because when it comes back, it will hit us even harder, like shoving dust under the carpet. Also, if you try and end up doing something else, trying to run away from it, it won't be the right intention, which will lead into you creating new problems with the same vibration, creating same kind of problems again, and falling into the same problems again. And this we often see when people go from one relationship to other. Solution is not to overthink, or solution is not to do either. Not overthink or run away. First piece is awareness, where we want to make sure that we are not overthinking about it. And if possible, sometimes even block certain hours or certain time where you purposefully don't think about things, especially the ones that are bothering you. What this will do is create detachment and take away your association with the problem or the thing that you are struggling with. Once you are detached, or at least slightly disassociated with it, you will automatically get more clarity and perspective, which will lead to better way of handling it, which won't be out of fear or negative thought. We often demonstrate our success or failure based on our habitual thoughts. You need to observe and understand which one in you is stronger, success thoughts or failure thoughts. If your mind is ordinarily in a negative state or negative thought vibrations, an occasional positive thought is not gonna convert anything into success. It has to be constant uninterrupted and with true faith. If you think right, even though you might be in the midst of darkness, you will find your way, you will find your goal and achieve success. Most importantly, you can only do that when you understand and accept you alone are responsible for it and you are the only one who can fix it. So now, here are the 3 simple steps that you should start practicing. First, stay in positive thought waves. Stay in positive thoughts rather than failure thoughts. Think positively, concentrate your thinking towards a solution with no negativity attached, 100% believing in it, and the 100% is the important part where there should be no shadow of doubt of failure. Second, stop overthinking. Even scientists are constantly overthinking about a problem, but they are not thinking on the problem, they are thinking on the solution. When I say stop overthinking, it's stop overthinking on the problem. Don't review the problems constantly. Let it rest. Let it rest at times and it may work itself out. Make sure that you don't rest too long, that discrimination is gone and you are just running away from the problem. Rather, use that rest period to go deeper within yourself, to find your true inner calmer self, and you will be able to think correctly regarding everything you do and grow intuition. Once the dust will settle, the clarity will automatically surface. And this can only be achieved through constant practice and effort. It's not an overnight thing that will happen. So, as an old Indian saying goes, don't try to dig a well when there's fire at home. So, you must practice that now for any unexpected situations that might come in future, so you are prepared for it. Third, change the vibrations. Finally, before starting something new or working towards the solution, make sure that you are breaking away from the past. Make sure you get break, refresh yourself, you start surrounding yourself in different vibrations. That could be through people, environment, things, thoughts. Once you are joyous with that situation, once you are in a state of where you want to be, that's where you start working on the solution, whether it's job, relationship, new venture, whatever you want. So I'll quickly repeat the 3 points. Stay in positive thought waves, stop overthinking the problem, and change the vibrations. It's a simple answer, simple practice, but it takes time and effort to make it an active process within you. In future videos, I'll share some of the techniques if you're looking for solutions for immediate problem, and few ways where some simple shifts in our thinking can help us stop worrying about things or situation. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe for many more like this. Until next time.